Gloria, yesterday was Valentine's Day. People ate a bunch of, I saw that they said chocolate's good for you.
Absolutely. Chocolate's one of the best ways to lower your blood pressure.
Antioxidants.
No doubt.
How much
You need to
can you
get
eat
the
of it?
real dark chocolate. Well, we don't want to overdo anything, but chocolate's God-made and wonderful for you.
Hey, before I've got this Dieters Delight thing there, but I wanted to mention a couple of things I've been hearing on the radio a lot lately. People, this is the time of year that these chain weight loss things hire personalities to take their product, and they go, well, I've lost 15 pounds, or I've lost 5 pounds in just a few short days, this, and this. Do they keep that off, and do you have to continue buying their food? Ain't that their gimmick?
Or is it even true?
It is. Well, no, if you eat their food and they eat the amounts they suggest, you're going to lose weight. And it is a very healthy way to do that. However, one of the things we want to point out to you is you don't have to change so much what you eat as it is the amount you eat. And when you look at what their servings sizes are, it's about half what the average American eats. When you look at dieters,
Aren't you starving, though?
I would. I'd probably starve to death.
And that stuff's expensive too, isn't it? I mean, you got to buy their meals.
Oh, yeah, and they're shipped to you, and you know, there's a lot to be said about eating what the good Lord put on the earth for us and eating the proper amounts of it. I've never participated in that, but the thing about
You've never been fat.
I've not ever.
I used to weigh 300 pounds. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, and by the way, I want to say this: we never hired anybody to take our products. Never hired anybody to do it. Our products are taken because people want to do it, and then they come on free. We don't pay anybody to come on here and talk about our products or make commercials or anything. Of course, my son and his wife, we pay them. They work for us, but the fact is they got these results, and so are all those people on Facebook. Go to Dieters Delight, Weight Loss Made Easy on Facebook. You can read the testimonials. Jamie, if you looked at the first ingredient in that Dieters Delight,
it's
let's
see if you can pronounce
D3.
Oh, you can do that.
Vitamin D3. I'm going to start taking it because I need more energy.
Well, listen, people are always asking us, they say, what in the world are you talking about nutrients for? Everybody knows that the medical profession knows what's going on. Really? Listen to this. The dean of students at my medical school, University of Alabama, he says, said it best. During my medical school education, you must keep one thing in mind. 40% of what you're going to learn is wrong. Listen to this. He goes on to say, at this point, we don't know which 40% is wrong. That
you sure I did say Auburn?
I know. You got to remember that it could be as much as 90% of what they're teaching in medical school could be wrong. The problem is once it gets integrated into the system, you can't hardly get them to change it. I mean, it's just that simple. For years, doctors would wear their lab coats, and it was a prestigious thing the more blood they had on them. Because they'd go from one patient to the next, and they wouldn't change because, look, he's got more blood on him. He's done more surgeries. He must be the best doctor. And it stayed that way for years, even though they proved that germs were killing one person after another. They like to never change that because it was so integrated into the system. That's where we're at with the medical profession today. Listen, you can get some really good quality vitamin D out there. There's several brands at Herbs and More you can choose from. Why should you take it? Listen to this. Boston Medical School Professor Hollick says, and I quote, if women obtained adequate levels of vitamin D, there would be 25% less deaths from breast cancer. So that's important information that all of us need to know about, especially women. How could you not be worried about breast cancer in today's society? If you've ever taken a hormone replacement therapy, or if you've ever taken birth control, holy smoke, your 1 year on those things increases your risk of breast cancer by 48% for the rest of your life.
Really?
Even if you stop taking it, you've already done the damage. Vitamin D may be the one thing that can help that. St. George's Hospital, London, calculated that women with low levels of vitamin D in breast tissue have a 354% greater risk of breast cancer. Good grief, y'all. I mean, why should you take vitamin D3? There's a few. Vitamin D3 adjusts cancer cells, literally shuts off their growth pattern and causes cancer cell death. That's vitamin D3. I can't make this stuff up. According to Dr. Howard Sear, he said concentrated vitamin D significantly improved patient survival rates. Talking about cancer patients. Now you get into the question of how much is enough. Well, the FDA says that the RDA, by the way, that's the False Data Administration, They say that the RDA, the recommended death allowance, is 10 incremental units per day. That's insane. If a young person gets 15 to 30 minutes of sunshine a day, they produce 20,000 IUs. And they're wanting us to believe that 10 milligrams or 10 IUs is enough in a supplement or in our food supply. Remember, it is the recommended death allowance. If that's all you get is the RDA, you're going to die young and you're going to die miserable from some deficiency disease that you could have prevented just by simply taking your supplements. Now, the question is, where do you get the best supplements in the world? I can tell you the answer to that. That's Herbs and More right here in Athens. Nutritional Healthcare carries all of our products there, and our vitamin D3, holy smoke, it's 5,000 IUs in one little bitty capsule. It's $20 a bottle, and there's 200 capsules in here. I mean, so you're talking about pennies a day.
You can't get out in the sun anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Me and Dr. Mallett got it going on like this right here.
Well, let's talk about the sun. They want you to believe that you should put all this suntan lotion on, sunblock, sunscreen. Listen, don't be foolish. Read the ingredient list. Every ingredient in there that blocks your body from getting the ultraviolet rays are carcinogens, cancer-causing agents. Australia and Africa have 0.5% of the skin cancers we have in America. We use more sunblock, sunscreen, and suntanning lotion than any other nation on earth. Our skin cancer rates are going through the ceiling. Could it be that they make money off of skin cancer so they get you to use the very things that they know is going to interact with the sun and cause skin cancer? Listen, if you want to put something on your skin, Jamie will tell you the easiest thing to do is MSM plus C full body lotion. Holy smoke, if you'll use it before you go in the sun, if you'll use it every 30 to 40 minutes while you're in the sun, you won't even burn. Why? Because how does the sun burn you? It's the ultraviolet rays creating free radical damage on the skin. That's also what can trigger the mechanisms that's in the suntan lotion to cause skin cancer. All you got to do is use MSM plus C full body lotion. You'll have the prettiest tan you've ever had in your life, the healthiest skin, and what does it do? It stops the free radical damage. It don't block the ultraviolet rays you need to make your own.
I'm just going to wear a big
vitamin D. Why block the sun?
I have never used sunscreen.
I'm a white boy.
Gradually get more and more.
I have never used sunscreen until Jamie had to get cut on, and then it scared me. So, you ever think you're going to win that fight? Don't wear sunscreen?
Just on a small level.
What about tanning beds?
All I want's about 1 million people.
I know tanning beds are bad.
What about tanning beds?
I love tanning beds. They're great sources of vitamin D, but don't use the blocks or the sunscreen or whatever you'd use anyway. Why would you get in a suntanning bed and use that garbage? Use MSM plus C full body lotion as just one way to stop the free radical damage, and that's what you got to stop.
All right, let's go back. You said y'all are having the best month ever, and y'all been in business for a long time. What are you attributing it to? Economy picking up, people want to feel better, resolutions right after New Year's, or what?
A couple of things. Number one is the Cooper Show. Without any doubt, y'all, best advertising we've ever done, and I'm not just saying that. I've been with you, how many years now?
About 15.
Why would I keep doing it if it didn't work? The second thing is it is the New Year's resolutions, weight loss, but we've got the best weight loss supplement ever developed. It's called Dieter's Delight. You wait and see. It's going to go down in history as one of the best ever developed because it's healthful. It has nothing in it that's bad. The third thing is the government has decided they want to take over your health care. You know what that's done for us? Everybody's come to us going, oh my God, I can't depend on those. I'm not going to use the words they use. To protect me. So you know what they're doing? They're saying, I've got to take better care of my own health. We're the answer, folks. You wait and see. In 10 more years, we will have prevented about 50% of the diseases that's going on in America today through natural health. Now, our products don't cure or treat symptoms or do anything. We simply believe that God designed the human body with the ability to heal itself. Have you ever been cut? Did you heal? Well, obviously you didn't have to tell your body to heal. Your body knew how to do that. If you've got a disease, furnish your body with the raw material it needs to manufacture healthy cells. It'll do the job. Trust God, not man. That's all I ask you to do.
All right, the Roy Williams Show continuing on here. Let me get my earpiece back on here. Thank you, Roy. Herbs, were you in today?
I'll be there today most of the day.
All right, go by and visit him and Seth, a whole bunch right here in Athens, Alabama. Johnny Lee D's coming up next. We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.